Shiny Celebi, at a time one of the most elusive shiny mythicals. Celebi was the first mythical to have an in-game event, and was the first mythical able to be legitimately shiny hunted. However, that was only in Japanese Crystal. When moving to the third generation of the Pokemon games, you couldn't bring your old Pokemon forward and had to start anew. Celebi itself was a pretty uncommon event in North America, and its shiny, pretty much unheard of. Generation 3 had events that allowed for the shiny hunting of Mew, Deoxys, and Jirachi. Mew was Japan only, and Jirachi was quite possibly a mistake, probably incorrect shiny locking, but they were still able to be legitimate shinies. When Generation 4 rolled around, Fione, Manaphy, Shaman, and Darkrai all could be shiny hunted, and if the Azure Flute released, Arceus could have been shiny hunted as well. The 4th gen also gave us Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and this would have been the perfect place to allow players to shiny hunt Celebi. They could just bring back the event from Crystal, but alas, that's not what happened. Generation 5 onwards, all new mythicals became shiny locked, and for the most part are no longer catchable in games, but merely just given out as free Pokemon. We were doomed to have to wait for an event distribution for the shiny Celebi, and that wasn't coming anytime soon. Shiny Celebi made appearances throughout the years in spin-off games and the anime, and well, it took until 2020, where alongside the Secrets of the Jungle movie, we finally got a shiny Celebi event. They even had a free special research in Pokemon Go that granted a guaranteed shiny Celebi. We went from having none for so long to it having a massive push being a movie advert. This is all true except for one very small hiccup. In Generation 6, the most removed the mythicals had felt from the games, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire did the unthinkable. They made Deoxys catchable in the postgame, no events needed. Unsurprisingly, it was shiny locked, but this was the start of a trend of mythical Pokemon becoming permanently available. The first 2 generations of Pokemon games eventually got added to the 3DS Virtual Console. They made slight alterations so that the entirety of the games could be played, such as making the Surfing Pikachu minigame in Yellow always accessible, and making the Celebi event in Pokemon Crystal no longer event exclusive, as well as being in every version of the game. Around 17 years after its initial release, everyone could access and experience this niche part of Pokemon history, alongside a permanently available Celebi. And unlike Deoxys, there was no shiny lock. That's right. If you have Crystal on Virtual Console, you can reset to your heart's content trying to find that wonderful pink onion. And so, that is what I did. I played through Crystal on both my English and Japanese 3DSs, and started what has been my most daunting shiny hunt yet. Sure, the resets were faster than Arceus, and I was dual hunting, but this was my first ever proper 1 in 8,192 full odds hunt. I didn't have a way to record the hunt, so we can only start with where I started recording after finally getting it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesus Christ, this is 6,198 encounters. I'm doing double hunt. Oh god, oh god. Oh, that took a minute. Did I miss the sparkles? Oh my god, I missed the sparkles. Oh no, oh god. Holy shit. Oh my god, I can't believe I got it. This is insane. I'm at a loss for words. Oh my god. I can't believe it. God, it looks so good. It looks so good. I wish I could have recorded my entire reaction, but I didn't have a way to set it up, and so I actually turn that down a little bit. But yeah, so this is the best it's got. I'm master balling this. There's no better use for a master ball than this right now. I'm at a loss for words. I've been at this on and off all year so far. This is actually insane. Alright, Celebi's data was added to the Pokedex. Revered as the guardian of the forest, Celebi appears wherever beautiful forests exist. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I'm not going to nickname it. I don't nickname my shinies often. Phew, wasn't that something? Quinn, that was fantastic. Thanks. The legends about the shine were real after all. I feel inspired by what I just saw. It motivates me to make better balls. I'm going. Thanks, Kurt. Whoops. Oh yeah, I want to see stats. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, wow. Wow, I can't believe it. Oh, 71 across the board. That's cool. Wow, that's awesome. Part of me kind of wished I got it on the Japanese one, but that's all right. Also, because it's like it's the funny Minecraft one. But yeah, that's Celebi, shiny Celebi. 6,198 encounters. This was my second last set. I was going to stop at 6200, 6200. But here we are. Here we are. Wow. It's beautiful. I really love how it looks in Crystal, and I feel a bit bad for moving it up to home, but truthfully, I have no reason to keep it in Gen 2, as I will rarely ever play it. And it being in home at least allows it to be with the other mythicals I have hunted. This was a hunt I swore I was never going to do. I told myself I would never do a full odds hunt, especially not with original odds. But something has changed since then. The Switch games have turned me into a proper shiny hunter. I obviously had some random shinies, and there was a small few I actually hunted for in the past. But Let's Go had me trying to find shinies. And then Sword and Shield dropped, and I was streaming at the time, so I streamed some Masuda methoding. I even got a shiny Grookey in like 19 eggs. The DLC put it into overdrive. The Dynamax Adventures made me want to get every shiny legendary, and this is something I'm still working towards. As of writing, I'm close to 300 runs without a shiny legendary, but I will keep pressing on. At this point, I still wouldn't call myself a shiny hunter. Legends Arceus was the start of the turn, however. Arceus released at a time when I was working a night shift job where I had a lot of downtime, so I started shiny hunting in Arceus at work. The real lock-in for my turn of seeing myself as being a proper shiny hunter was hunting Arceus itself. BDSP being slow games with long resets and a cutscene you had to watch giving about a minute-long resets, and doing it only on one switch and no way to boost odds, it took on and off months of hunting with about 85 hours of actual hunting. Getting shiny Arceus was the final nail in the coffin. The one that made me want to continually chase down this dopamine rush. I made a shiny bingo card for 2024, and tried to balance some easy ones and some hard ones. Celebi was the one I thought would be the second hardest, and yet I chose to go after it second. This wasn't a purely random choice, but more out of situation. The 3DS servers are now shut down, save for Bank and Transporter, which have an unknown amount of time. Could be years, or it could be months. Having decided I finally want to do this hunt, I knew I had to get it done sooner than later to be on the safe side. Also, with the eShop having closed as well, meaning this version of Crystal no longer being legally obtainable, it'd feel wrong to have not one but 2 copies of it and not get the shiny before it was too late. I got Shaman super quick, and I started this hunt mid-January, and only just got it in late April. A kinda long hunt, very on and off. I made it through all of Breaking Bad, El Camino, and 1.5 seasons of Better Call Saul while hunting this fella. This may have not been my longest hunt in terms of time, but it's definitely the most resets I've ever done for one. On a side, I also decided to nab up the odd egg, and got an Igglybuff. Took like 5 hatches to get the shiny, and 3 of those hatches were Igglybuff, which also happens to be a shiny I've gotten like thrice in Pokemon Sleep, so it's kind of poetic, I guess. If you enjoyed the video, I would greatly appreciate a like and a subscribe, as they truly do help out the channel. Would also love to hear from you in the comments down below. Before I go, I'd love to just touch base about the channel. I am blown away and beyond thankful for the support you all have given to the channel. I've talked about it on some posts and in the comments, but I feel like I should present it in video as well. We have reached over 3,000 subs, have hit over 400,000 channel views. The weird history of Pokeballs is marching towards 150,000 views as we speak. Ignoring some bad apples, most of the comments are really nice, and as I continue to learn the art of making videos and learning what works and what doesn't, There's been many comments that help me know what's what. I've sworn that I'm not a Pokemon channel. This channel was made to be a variety of what I like doing and playing. And in part of that, I made a couple Pokemon videos and that just worked really well. And not only do I still like making them, my enjoyment of the process increases week by week. Swear all I might, I think I'm accidentally a Pokemon channel. And so, a massive thank you to every single one of you that has subscribed, commented, liked, or even just watched, even if it was just for a couple seconds before realizing they don't like my voice. Seriously, thank you. This has been Big Blast 99, and I hope you all have yourselves a goddamn good one.